Hey guys, I hope some of you are back. I just tried to go live out by sitting by my pool. The water fountain, the sound felt great, but there was no connection. So today I want to talk about, they've had country songs and talked about it for life, is living like you were dying. I hope it's Labor Day here in the States. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you're on vacation. I hope most of you aren't watching this morning, but I hope you watch it sometime today. Because why I want to bring this up and why it's so important, I think when people say live like you were dying, I think immediately, and again, I said this before, I know some of you are going through some horrific things with your health, and I don't mean to make that light, but I want to use this as a point of live like you were dying, because so many of us think of bucket lists. Oh, if an angel came down today and said I had a week to live, what are all the big things I do? No, I want you to think about if an angel came down today and said you had a week to live, what would not bug you anymore? Why don't we look at it that way? What if you had a week to live? Would friends that don't ask you to go to the movies or ask you to do something bug you? Would someone else getting the job you thought you deserved really bug you? With the little things in life, when somebody cutting you off in traffic, or a spouse you feel like you weren't getting the respect you deserved, or someone at a gas station didn't say please and thank you and bugged you, would those things bug you if you had a week to live? No, they wouldn't. But right now, you let them rob your happiness. You let them rob your state of mind. You let them rob your, think about this. And this is because I reread a book that I recommend to everybody, The Untethered Soul. I've read that book 3 times in the last several years, and getting to a part about death. So many of us fear death, but what if we use that as our friend? What if we realized that if we had a week to live, we wouldn't worry about the little crap anymore. We would let it go, and we'd start pursuing the things that make our heart smile. Think about this. Think if God came down and he wanted to hang out with some of us, right? And he goes to someone's house and he goes, so what do you think of this creation I made? What do you think of the trees and the world and the air and the animals I created and the technology that you guys evolved? What do you think of all that? And you go, oh, I think it's great. But, the weather, it's been raining like crazy. It gets really humid here in the summertime and all these things. And the mosquitoes, they bite you at night. God would be like, thanks. I'm glad I created you. I got to go. But then he went and hung out with somebody else and they were just like, I'm so blessed. You created this little tiny mosquito that can bug me so much, and you created the rain. If you had a week to live, you'd be running out in the rain, wishing you could feel it. So I'm digressing here a little bit because it just hit me today. So many times people leave messages and say, who's this guy Dean on my phone? At one point you liked my page or liked one of my quotes. I'm a multiple New York Times best-selling author and all this stuff, but what I am more than anything, I'm a seeker. I always want to evolve. I go through all the burdens. I've been blessed to build multi-million-dollar companies and travel all over the world and have incredible friends and all that kind of stuff. But what I am is a seeker, because I want to find a way to have happiness and joy every day, because my kids aren't going to be great because they do what I say or watch my weekly wisdoms. They're going to be great by the man I am and what I portray to them. So I'm obsessive. I read a book every 10 days. I've written multiple New York Times bestsellers. This is what I do. I'm a study of people. I've read tens of thousands of posts that you guys have left. I read every post underneath and all the ones at my website. Now, why am I sharing that? Because I want to tell you, I'm no different than anybody watching, except I'm obsessed on trying to help people and myself and my family be more fulfilled, be happier on a regular basis. Don't be the thermostat of life, be the thermometer of life. And I see it happen. So again, I digressed. I went off track. But if someone came to you today and said you had a week to live, what if you lived just the next week like that? Why wouldn't you start doing the things that you would do if you had a week left? I'm sure the little things wouldn't bug you. You'd say I'm sorry to some people. You'd say thank you to other people, and the little stuff would just melt away. You have the choice. Now, this is going to sound, some of you might say, Dean, you don't get what I'm going through, and I don't. But you have the choice to be happy. You have the choice to create happiness. You have the choice not to let other people bother you. You have the choice to say, glad they got the job. Oh, my spouse was a little rough today. Maybe I could be a little nicer. Or I forgive you. Or please forgive me. Listen, I know that the live like you were dying, country song, all that stuff, like I said, has been worn out. But I would challenge you this week to just pretend like you had a week of life left. And look through those glasses. Again, I'm not talking about I love the bucket list things. That's great too. And if you could start something towards a bucket list, do it. But I want you to look through different eyes. I want you to think of the things that rob your happiness. every day you let somebody else or something rob a part of your happiness. I don't think you need to. I teach this to my kids every day at school. Somebody's a bully, somebody's mean, someone doesn't sit with you. You're going to give them the power to rob that smile I see on your face? Don't let anybody rob your smile. This week, put on a pair of glasses that says nothing is going to rob my happiness. People think you're nuts. People will poke at you. There's some people who know how to fire you up. What if you just didn't let them this week? Did it this week, maybe you'll want to do it next. All right, if you're here in the States, happy Labor Day. Some of you work so hard and help make this American dream incredible. I appreciate all the people that work with me. And for you, if there's more waiting for you out of life, go get it and start today. I'm Dean Graziosi. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing week. I'm going to go play with my kids. My son's playing football. We're actually going to go right out here in the backyard and play a little flag football. He's loving it. No tackle, but we're going to go with flag. Happy Labor Day to those in the States, and happy day to everyone around the world. Have an amazing day. Michelle, Sandra, Lauren, Deborah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and saying hey and leaving messages. Liberio, dude, you're always here and you're always awesome. Thanks for the great messages. Stacy, please leave. Again, I read every single message below. Please share this video. Please like this page. Remember who I am. And if you want to get any of my books, 2 books for free, deansfreebook.com, deansfreebook.com. There's no charge. There's nothing. It's just free. All right, guys. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.